The Notes app is free. The AI agents running inside it are not, and nobody tells you that part. Here's what's real. You can take a free app you've probably already heard of and turn it into 7 AI agents that sort, research, write, and plan for you while you sleep. The setup takes about 20 minutes. But every tutorial I watched quietly skipped the $20 a month sitting underneath it. So I'm going to show you the whole thing, the 7 agents, the honest cost, and the one route that genuinely costs $0. Let's start with 30 seconds of unglamorous truth about what this app actually is. It's called Obsidian. It's a free notes app, and when you open it for the first time, it looks like Apple Notes. That's a normal reaction. The magic isn't the app. The magic is that a vault, that's what Obsidian calls a notebook, is just a folder of plain text files sitting on your computer. No database, no cloud you can't reach into. And that is the entire reason this works. An AI agent that can read and write files can read and write your whole second brain. Now, why bother when you already have a chat window? Because a chat forgets you. Every session you start over, repasting who you are and what you're working on. A vault doesn't forget. Your notes, your projects, your client list are just sitting there, and the agent reads them fresh every time. Context stops being a chore you redo every morning. And here's the part I actually care about. If the company behind the app disappeared next month, your files are still on your drive. You own it. So let's talk about the 7 agents, because this is where people expect something complicated. Each agent is one small text file, a name, a line about when to use it, and plain English instructions, the same thing you'd write for a new assistant on their first day. That's it. Agent 1, the inbox sorter. You dump every loose thought into a single folder, and it files them where they belong, so capturing an idea costs you no thinking at all. Agent 2, the researcher. You name a topic. It goes and writes a sourced brief straight into your vault, so the research lands where you'll actually find it later. Agent 3, the summarizer. Long PDFs, meeting notes, video transcripts down to 10 honest lines. Agent 4, the connector. This one finds links between notes you wrote months apart and completely forgot about. It's the one that surprises people the most, because it makes your old notes useful again instead of just stored. Agent 5, the draft writer. It turns a rough note into a post, an email, or a section in your voice, because unlike a blank chat window, it has read everything else you've written. Agent 6, the tracker. Job applications or clients, each one with a next action and a date, so nothing quietly dies in your inbox. And Agent 7, the weekly reviewer. It reads your entire week and tells you what Monday should look like. And get this, they can run at the same time, each in its own separate context. The researcher works while the summarizer works. That's the moment it stops feeling like a notes app and starts feeling like a small team. Okay, the honest part, and the reason this video exists? Obsidian itself costs $0. All the core features, unlimited vaults, 4,300 plus community plugins, and since February, it's free for commercial use too, so you can genuinely run a business out of it without buying a license. There are 2 optional add-ons. Syncing across your devices is $4 a month, and publishing notes as a website is $8. Neither one is required for anything I've described. But here's the part nobody mentions. The agents need an AI that can actually edit files on your computer. If that AI is Claude Code, which is what most of these tutorials are quietly using, the free Claude plan does not include it. Free Claude is chat only. Claude Code lives on Pro. That's $20 a month if you pay monthly, or $17 if you pay for the year up front. And look, it's genuinely good. It's probably the best version of this setup. It's just not free, and you deserve to know that before you spent an afternoon building the whole thing. So here's the route that actually costs $0. The Codex command line tool is free software, and it's included with a plain, free ChatGPT account, the $0 one you might already have. You point it at your vault folder, which, remember, is all a vault is. Your agents run for nothing. The honest catch. It gives you the smallest usage allowance aimed at local tasks, so it's slower, and you'll learn to ration it. But the bill is 0. And for 7 agents doing beginner work, that is completely enough to start. Now, the setup 3 steps, about 20 minutes. Step 1. Install Obsidian, create a vault, and make 6 folders: Inbox, Projects, People, Resources, Daily, Archive. Don't overthink the names. Step 2. And this is the step people skip. At the root of your vault, write one file that explains, in plain English, what those folders mean and what the AI should never touch. That single file is the difference between an agent that helps you and an agent that makes a mess of 6 months of notes. Spend 10 minutes on it. Step 3. Write one small file per agent: a name, one line on when to use it, and the instructions you'd give a new assistant. And please, start with 2 agents, not 7. Get the inbox sorter and the summarizer working, trust them for a week, then add the rest. 7 agents on day 1 is how this ends up abandoned by Thursday. One last thing, if you want this to pay for itself, small businesses and consultants are drowning in notes and paying monthly for tools that hold their data hostage. Setting up an owned, agent-ready second brain for someone is a real service. It's one afternoon of work. They keep the deliverable forever, and now that commercial use is free, it costs you nothing in software to deliver. Build yours first. Use it for a month. That month of real use becomes the only demo you'll ever need. So install the app tonight, make the vault, and write the one file that explains it. 2 agents, not 7. And if you'd rather know the catch up front than find it on a billing page, subscribe. That's every video here. Tech made simple. No hype, no surprise bills. See you in the next one.